Well, hello there, first grade. You know, I came downstairs today to get to work in my office, my little classroom here, and gosh, I started working and I thought, gosh, it's really quiet down here, and something just seems wrong, like it's missing. And I kept working and I taught my class this morning, and then I sat down to get ready for phonics, and I usually talk to Rashid while I'm getting ready for phonics, and you guys, he wasn't there. What in the world? Where does a lion go? Like, how did he? I thought, oh, maybe my kids took him. So I went and said, hey, Owen and Henry, did you take my lion? Did you take Rashid? And they said, no, mommy, we didn't do it. We didn't move Rashid. So then I sat down at my computer and I pulled out my phonics Jamboard, the thing that I always teach from, and wouldn't you know it, he left us a letter. That sneaky Rashid. Let's see what he has to say. It says, Dear Builders, I am so excited about becoming a word builder. I have decided to go out into the world to learn more about building. So he left. Rashid up and left us. He's going out into the world to learn more about building. I have no clue where he's going. I have a job for you while I'm away. Okay, so we have work to do. He's left us this note. He's giving us an assignment. Can you dig up more information about the way vowel teams work? You'll have to teach me everything you discover when I get back. Your friend, Rashid. Oh, paw print so that we know that he wrote it. So our job is to dig up more information about the way vowel teams work. Well, we've been talking about that, right? We did that a little bit, let's see, on Wednesday. So now it's Friday. And I want you to take a look at a Jamboard that I've prepared for you. Okay, we talked a lot about this vowel team earlier in the week, E-A. And today we're going to really look at how do these vowel teams go together to make a sound. So when we say, or when we see E-A, what do you say? What do you hear? E, right? We hear just that long E sound, like in the word read. Now we hear the long E, and then the second vowel is silent. Would you agree that that's true? Thumb up if you would. Sorry, there's a feather flying or something. Give me a thumb up if you also think that you just hear the beginning sound. Yeah, like in read. Good. And that the second vowel is silent. Give me a thumb up. Well, I want to introduce to you another vowel team today, and it's the AI team. And AI makes the sound A, like in wait. I have to wait my turn to get my picture taken. Wait. So in read, we hear the long E sound, and the second vowel is silent. In wait, we hear the long A sound, and the second vowel is silent. Is anyone here noticing a little bit of a pattern? Maybe a rule that's coming up? When we see vowel teams, the first vowel makes its long sound, and the second vowel is silent. That's true for EA in read. That's true for AI in wait. So I want you to pause the video for a second and grab a whiteboard and a marker, unless you have one nearby, and then you don't need to pause. But go ahead and pause if you need to while you gather those materials, because you're going to need them for our next task. Okay, welcome back. So I thought to myself, okay, well now if this is true, that when a vowel team is together, the first vowel says its long sound and the second vowel is silent. But well, we really need to explore this and collect some data, kind of like we did when we were word detectives, to share with Rashid. And so what I want you to do is I want you to take your whiteboard and I want you to divide it into 3 columns. Now we know how epically terrible Mrs. Arvini is about drawing on the screen. I'm sure Mrs. Bluette could do it and the lines would all be perfect. I'm not that good. So we're just going to imagine that Mrs. Arvini has a line here and a line here. So I want you to divide your whiteboard into 3 columns. And in the first column, I want you to put AI at the top. The second column, I want you to put EA at the top. And on the third column, I want you to put question mark, because that's our mystery column. Go ahead and pause the video for a moment if you need to take a little time to make those columns. All right, so what you're going to do next, now that you've made your 3 columns, is you're going to read through these words. You can do this as a class if you're at Avery, and obviously you can do this on your own if you're independent in Mrs. Arvini's class. And we're going to read through these words. And when I'm finished reading through them with you, I want you to sort them by their vowel team, either into A-I, making the A sound, E-A, making the E sound, or kind of our mystery, like it doesn't make the A-I or the E-A vowel team sounds, okay? Now we talked about yesterday that we see these, or Wednesday, that we see these vowel teams in the middle of words. And we talked about how it's so important to pay attention to the middle of words. Because if we don't, think about that building where we've built the foundation and it's good and solid and strong, but we were kind of lazy with the middle, and then we built a good strong roof. What happens? Well, our entire building's going to collapse if we don't pay attention to the middle and make it strong. So that's what we're doing as word builders and as readers and writers. So take a few moments. I'm going to read through these with you. You're going to pause the video, and then I want you to write these words and sort them into the appropriate column. Are you ready? All right, I'm going to read through these quickly with you. Afraid. Boats. Loading. Brain. Reached. Goal. Cleaned. And waste. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and sort the words, and then we'll come back to talk about them. All right, welcome back. You should have your whiteboard sorted into 3 columns, and you should have sorted your stickies by now, or your notes, or I'm sorry, your words, and we're going to go over them together. So we talked about this vowel team, A-I, and we just learned that in a vowel team, the first vowel says its long sound, and the second vowel is silent. That silent vowel is there to kind of give that first vowel a nudge and say, hey, buddy, you need to be saying your name because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do anything. They work together so that that first vowel can say its name. Let's take a look at these words. Afraid. Do you hear it? A. Afraid. We don't hear that silent I. But in this vowel team, the A is saying its name. Let's read the next one. Brain. Like you have a smart brain. There's that AI vowel team again, right? That AI vowel team, and it's saying A. We don't hear the I, it's silent. Let's read the last one. Waste. There's that AI vowel team again, and A is saying its long sound, and I is not saying anything. So we've collected quite a bit of evidence so far that supports our theory that the first vowel says its long sound and the second vowel doesn't say anything. So we know that's true for AI. Let's go check the EA column. Did you have the words reached and clean? Cleaned? I don't know if I was clear there. Let's take a look at reached. We see that EA, vowel team, reached. But we're only making that long E sound. The A is silent. Let's check cleaned. Cleaned. You hear that A or that EA vowel team? But we only hear the long E. Guys, more evidence that tells us that the first vowel says its long sound, the second vowel doesn't say anything. Now I tried to get a little sneaky on you with a mystery column. Take a look at the words in this mystery column. We have boats, loading, and goal. If you had to name this mystery column, looking at the vowel teams, AI and EA, what vowel team, what mystery vowel team, did I try to sneak in on you? Can anybody tell me? Yeah. You guys are too smart for me. Why won't it let me open this? Hello, Jamboard. Why are you being weird? Oh, because I'm not on the right tool. You guys figured it out. It's OA. Yet another vowel team. So let's see if the rules that we've found for AI and EA hold true for OA. Let's take a look and see. So if it's OA and it follows the rule of the first vowel saying its long sound, we're just going to hear O, right? Just like in AI, we hear A. In EA, we hear E. In OA, I think we're going to hear O. Let's read and find out. Boats. I'm sorry if you could hear that. My kids are dropping things upstairs. bows. There's that OA, and we're only hearing that first long sound, O. Here's the next one. Loading. Oh my. We're hearing that OA. Well, actually, we're only hearing the O, but seeing the OA vowel team in there together. Last one. Goal. Same thing. We're only hearing that long O. So I think that the evidence we've collected really supports what we're thinking, that in a vowel team, the first letter says it's long sound, and the second letter is silent. So what I want you to do today is grab a sticky. I prefer stickies, but if your teacher tells you something else, that's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. But I want you to grab a sticky, or maybe a couple stickies, however many you think you're going to need. And as you are reading today, whether you're reading independently or your teacher's reading you something, or you see something in your classroom like on the snapboard wall or other words around, even other words around at home, I want you to record some of the words you see that you see vowel teams inside of. Okay? So be on the lookout. I would like you to find at least 5 examples that are not these examples. 5 examples of words that have vowel teams in them, because I want you to do your own research and see if what we found together today is the same rule that applies to all vowel teams. So that's your job as researchers today, so that we can kind of get back to Rashid and let him know what we think, because that's what he's asked us to do. All right, happy hunting for those vowel team words, and I will see you back here on Monday. Have a great afternoon.